Yo, what's up guys? If you want a shout out or if you just want to support your boy, follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Prince Ohakam. Make sure you hit that like on this video. Lastly, subscribe and turn your post notifications on. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's up guys, Prince Charming. We are checking out TheOdd1sOut, the movie that was too scary for Baby James Part 2. So there's probably gonna be a third part to this because this video still has about 14, 15, 16 minutes left in it. I don't want to keep this video too long, so it's probably gonna be a part 3 to this. So where we left off, the movie The Dark Crystal is about these Muppet looking scarecrow, Aerodactyl looking things, and it has a confusing plot, and it was too scary. It's more creepy than scary, I would say. It's definitely weird and gives me like the chills. Like, this is something I would not say is a family or kid movie. I don't know why it was branded a family movie, but hey, let's continue watching this and let's check out why TheOdd1sOut was too scared of it. Don't forget to hit me with a like on this video, subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you never miss a post. Comment the last scary movie or horror movie that you saw. The last scary movie or horror movie that I saw was The Conjuring, because I've never seen it before. Because I've always been skeptical of horror movies and scary movies, and I really don't like them. But The Conjuring, it had a good plot, so that's the only reason why I enjoyed it. Other horror movies, they're just scares, and that's not really fun to me. But enough of me talking, let's go ahead and check out TheOdd1sOut, the movie that was too scary for Baby James. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Okay, now hold on. Do you see what's funny about this screenshot? This Skeksis is wearing glasses, meaning in this universe optometrists exist, and this Skeksis had to go through an eye exam to get his prescription. Do you like number 1 or number 2? Does anyone else think that's funny?
Alright, here's where we left off.
Alright. Anyway, after the Skeksis banish Chamberlain, they see in the crystal that there's this gelfling just walking around. Man, I didn't know the crystal could snitch like that. So they send out these crab monsters to get him. By the way, those crab monsters are called Garthams, and they are created by this handsome Skeksis. You'd know that if you read the Wikipedia article. Anyway, back to Jen. What's he up to?
I'm not ready to go alone.
Bro, you have to go on this whole adventure alone? I'm good.
Long enough. Jen is supposed to follow the sun to Agura's
What is
house?
this?
Agura's? He runs into her and she's this old hag who tells him that the 3 suns are going to line up soon, and when that happens, the world might end. Or it will begin. She doesn't know. I know because I've already seen this movie. She also, for some reason, has a box of crystals. One of them is the shard that Jen is looking for, but she doesn't know which.
Which one is it?
Don't know.
So you just have a box of crystals just laying around. Why does everybody just have crystal themed objects in this movie? And why is everybody old? Can we get some more young folks, some millennials? Does nobody have kids anymore? I get it. The whole point of this movie is that they can't really have kids. They can only grow younger. Wow, I feel kind of stupid for bashing that. Oh, well, I apologize.
Jen narrows down the box of crystals to 3 shards.
It's one of these 3, I'm sure.
How do you know?
What? No, you've never even seen the Dark Crystal. How do you know it's one of those?
Exactly.
Okay, I can roll with this. Then, if you remember, Jen gets the idea to play his flute at the shard, and then the correct shard just glows for some reason. Why does the crystal react to flute music? That's not a thing. Crystals don't have ears. Now, when you create a fantasy world, you can't explain everything. Sometimes the answer is just, oh, it's magic. In Frozen, they don't explain how Elsa got her ice powers. She was just born with it, okay? It's magic. And the audience is all okay with
Why
it.
does she have
don't
it?
Take it too far.
And her sister
this movie
don't.
Just tries to pull off so much stuff that doesn't make sense. There's a line and this movie crosses it multiple times. Then the crab people attack Agura's house. Jen escapes with a shard.
Ugh!
Okay,
Why you run like that?
Bad about this movie, but the amount of detail in this forest scene is pretty amazing. I mean, it's not doing anything to drive the plot forward, but I just think it's cool to look at. Anyway, back to review mode. Jen falls in the mud, what an idiot, and then he meets up with the... Oh, Jace, that's a girl!
Okay!
So there's a girl gelfling.
Okay!
Her name is Kira.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
She's speaking.
Bro, do y'all ever find how it's always so odd, like the coincidence that like the 2 main characters, they're always attractive? Like, I know the reasoning. Hollywood and movies, we much rather like to look at attractive people. But in real life, they don't always have to be attractive. Like, some people, some heroes are gonna be ugly. Or sometimes you're not gonna fall in love with the girl. Like, maybe she's just not your type. Like, at the end of the movie, instead of kissing her, like, you're just like, actually, I mean, we can smash and whatnot, but I'm actually not looking for anybody.
Gibberish.
She don't even speak
And then for
English.
some unexplained, unimportant reason, when they touch hands, they share memories. I mean, I don't know exactly what happens when you touch hands with another woman. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Is she an X-Men?
What's happening?
We're dream fasting, sharing our memories.
Ugh.
Bad.
Okay, 3 things. First, this seems like a plot devicey way to just throw in some backstory, but whatever. Second, Jen, you just found out that you're not the last of your species, and when you realize that you're sharing memories with her, you decide to show this person you just met you having a bath.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's kind
I
of
guess I did
gross.
show you her mom dying, so let's just get all that personal stuff out of the way. And third, somewhere on Earth, there exists a baby, naked Jen puppy.
I didn't even
and
see that.
I need to have it.
No.
Then we're introduced to my third favorite character, Kira's dog, Fizzgig. He doesn't really add anything to the story, he's just that lovable pet/side character.
Aww.
That's a
Aww.
lot like my dog.
Hey, Bobby!
Also, Kira can talk to animals.
You can speak everything
Then
but
we're treated to
English.
this really great scene. A whole 2 minutes of the Skeksis eating. But honestly though, I kinda love this scene. It does a great job creeping me out. Okay, it does go on for a minute too long, but bear with me here. The Skeksis' clothing and silverware are Victorian, so it gives off a haunted mansion sort of vibe. And just the character design and the way the Skeksis are
This is
eating
creative.
comes off as unnerving.
Honestly.
A lot of movies' scary parts are jump scares or gore. At least I think they do that. I'm not allowed to watch scary movies. But this is such a different way to unease an audience. It kind of reminds me of the first half of a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared video. Nothing necessarily
Exactly.
scary is happening, but it's still able to make the audience feel uncomfortable.
That is the worst type of like horror to me, like just feeling uncomfortable, like the chills running down your spine. Like, don't get me wrong, a jump scare is cool and all, but when you can really make your audience feel a certain type of way, that's when you really get them. I'm sorry guys, I used to be in theater, man, like, and I used to love writing like scripts and whatnot. It used to be my passion. So I really focus on plot. I really focus on details that like most people when watching a movie they'll just brush over. Like, I'm a real movie critic. I can pretty much predict the end of a movie just by like watching the first couple of minutes and just knowing the plot, like what's the synopsis of it, or not the synopsis, the summary of it. I'll be able to guess the ending just like that. Like, I'm that good at analyzing movies and that good at like just catching on to the small things. I really am. I need to go to Hollywood. Hollywood needs Prince Charming. Hollywood, you ready? Because I'm finna come.
Basically, the whole point of this scene was that the crab people were like, hey, we got this old hag, but we didn't get the Gelfling. And then the Skeksis were like, wow, okay, release the crystal bats.
Crystal bats!
Y'all have everything crystal.
Search the water! Search the sky!
Okay, this might be nitpicking, and I'm no Gelfling expert, but I think you can rule out searching the sky. I don't see too many Gelflings just flying around. So one of the bats finds Jen and Kira. They go back to Kira's village. Jen doesn't even know where he's supposed to take the shard. His dad never told him what to do after he got the shard. He tells Kira about his quest and what Algura told him.
You know the 3 suns in the sky? They're going to come together soon. It's called the Great something or other.
Imagine having this
Jen
kind of
doesn't remember
quest
these
on your
made-up
head.
names. Really would have been convenient if you told her this information when you were sharing memories. So then the crab monsters show up and
Oh, gosh.
basically murder and capture Kira's whole
Oh,
family.
gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. And right when the crab monsters are about to attack Jen and Kira, Chamberlain comes out of nowhere. Remember the
Chamberlain! Mmm.
steps in between them and stops the attack, and Kira and Jen escape because Chamberlain saved them. Oh, and then Jen throws away the shard. Boom, next day. Kira finds the shard that Jen threw, and then the two find some hieroglyphics about a prophecy. It says a Gelfling is going to save the world and kill all the Skeksis. It doesn't matter. And then, oh, Chamberlain shows up. Hey.
Okay. If y'all saw me making this face in the camera, bro. So you're telling me he went through all of that nonsense just to throw the crystal at the end? You got lucky you had that girl with you, bro, because you're not thinking clearly. I don't care if it's bringing you all this trouble, bro. You went through all that trouble to get it. By darn golly, you're gonna finish your quest whether you like it or not. Because when the 3 suns align, the world could possibly be destroyed. I like how I'm like kind of invested in this movie now. The TheOdd1sOut has a very great way of storytelling. Like, congratulations, man. You should be a movie reviewer. I mean, I don't know if that's what you want to do though.
Chamberlain. Hey guys, I'm sorry for killing your entire species.
You're a real
I just
one.
didn't want the prophecy to come to fruition. You understand, right? So what if we all go to the castle together, we can eat some food and just have a gay old time and talk this whole thing over. What do you think? And then he says, please, a lot.
Please.
Ugh.
Yes, please.
Now how can you say no to this lovable guy? He just got kicked out of the Skeksis Club, he's all alone, he just saved you from
He in
some
awe,
crab
bro.
monster,
He in awe.
and he did say please a lot. I'm just saying, if I was Jen, I totally would have trusted Chamberlain 100%. But instead, Jen just stares at him blankly, and then Kira ruins everything and tells Jen not to trust him, and then they run away.
Yeah, he in awe.
Please make peace!
Nah.
Yeah, it might have been the right call. So then, for some reason, Kira knows where the castle is, and since she can talk to animals, she calls up these things called landstriders.
Bro, can she learn English then?
They're just a person walking on four stilts, and they ride the landstriders all the way to the castle.
So we're gonna actually end the video off there with the little land steals, the little land monsters, and the girl saying like she a butterfree. Like you can speak every language but English, but yo, I'm not gonna go too hard on her. So far this movie has a very convoluted plot. It's interesting. It's a very unique tale, I would say. I've always been one of those kids who love quests, love adventures, love all that stuff. So this is a very interesting video to me. So we're gonna stop this for part 2, but don't get me wrong, part 3 is coming out very soon. So that was it for that video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope this isn't too scary for you. Hope this is kind of nice with me watching it with you guys. You know, I'm kind of in the room with y'all. Don't know how I feel about saying that again. I think about it. But don't forget to hit me with a like, subscribe, and comment on this video. For more platform is surely Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charming, my friends.